There comes a time in life when life just feels heavy. Every part of it, your relationships, your career, your thoughts, start feeling like a math problem that refuses to balance. You wake up tired, not because you didn't sleep, but because your mind never stopped calculating. What went wrong? What should I fix? What do I do next? And maybe you have hit rock bottom. But I want you to do this one thing. I want you to close your eyes for a second. Imagine your highest self. You know, that version of you who has her glow back, her peace, her calm confidence, your best self. Now imagine her walking toward you, smiling, not out of pity but pride. She holds your hands and says, "Come on, we have got work to do." And she pulls you up to do things that you know you need to do, no matter how difficult you find. Let's go back to school. Remember those mathematical equations from school we used to simplify and solve, right? Cancel the unnecessary terms, balance both sides, and keep solving until it all made sense. And when it finally did, there was this quiet satisfaction, that small, "oh, I got it" moment. Now imagine your life as an equation. Every part, your relationships, your career, your health, your habits, is its own formula. The trick isn't to make them perfect, it's to make them simpler. Ask yourself, is your relationship equation simplified, or are you solving for confusion every single day? Because when you're constantly decoding mixed signals, unspoken expectations, or emotional chaos, your brain literally burns out. Yeah, your amygdala, the fear center, stays in overdrive. Your prefrontal cortex, that part that helps you focus and plan, shuts down. That's why you can't think straight when you're hurt, because your brain thinks it's in danger all the time. Now let's talk about your career. If that's your complex equation right now, that's fine. But here's the deal. You only get to have one complicated equation at a time. If your career is where you're growing, your relationship needs to bring your peace. If you're healing emotionally, your career doesn't have to be on fire. You can't be solving heartbreak and ambition in the same breath. I feel like even Einstein would quit. You can't build your dream business while checking who watched your story. You can't meditate at 6 a.m. if you're still replaying that argument from last night. You can't focus on your goals if your group chat is a daily drama episode. You can't heal emotionally if your playlist still sounds like a breakup. You can't show up confident at work when you're still seeking validation from someone who forgot your birthday. And you definitely can't be your highest self if your bedtime is 3 a.m. and your wake-up call is guilt. If more than one of those hit home, you already know which equation needs simplifying. One complicated equation. That's all your nervous system can handle, because your brain craves clarity, your body craves safety, and your soul craves simplicity. When you start simplifying, your dopamine starts rewarding you again. You feel in control, not because life got easy, but because it got simplified. How? Because you got intentional. So maybe it's time to stop trying to fix everything at once. Pick one equation and simplify it. Let go of the people who drain you, clean up your habits, say no without guilt, and allow your peace to be the new constant in every formula. Because the truth is, your highest self isn't waiting at the finish line. She's right beside you, whispering, "We can do this, but let's keep it simple." Consider your highest self to be your intuition only. She's the one who's always leading you, telling you what is right. You might think, "Oh, this is the best thing in my life. This is the best person in my life. I cannot leave this habit. I cannot leave this person." But your intuition might be telling you you need to do it. So you got to do it. You got to pull up your version or your present version who wants to change herself. And you need to imagine your best self pulling her up, because that's a great motivation. And trust me, once you simplify, you will find how much your life becomes easier. You will start enjoying your work again because your mind isn't stuck overthinking things you can't control. You will start feeling lighter, not because life got easier, but because you stopped carrying what wasn't yours to solve. That's the power of simplifying. When your equations are balanced, your peace multiplies. Thank you so much for watching. For more videos, subscribe.